Um, Hold it. Hi. Hi there, Tickle Pink. Hi, Rainbow Bright. I just want to know something. Yeah, what is it? So there's this bug or glitch or whatever you want to call it on Google Android, which it doesn't let you download any likenesses from a website. It doesn't even let you download wall sheet. And everywhere I keep reading, it keeps saying, "Oh, there's a bug and glitch in Google Android. It's on your end. Oh, you got to clean out all this shit in Google likenesses and Google Files. You got to take Google likenesses and Google Files out, put them back in again, update this, undo this, all this bullshit." Um But why would they even give you that setting if it couldn't do it? I mean, up until like this month, if you wanted to if you wanted to download a likeness or a wall sheet from a website, you could do it. And it did do it earlier sometime this month. And then this month it stopped doing it. You know, to tell you the truth, Tickle Pink, I don't know why that is. I do know that Google Android and Apple iOS have a hard time. First, you can't double or drop nothing on Google Android or Apple iOS. Folks say you can, but I don't think you can. And as far as downloading likenesses and wall sheet, I think sadly you either have to do it through Google Play if it's Google Android, or Apple Downloads or whatever if it's Apple iOS. I don't think Google Android or Apple iOS have the skill to do that. Well, no, that's not true. Because I did get it to take a likeness from a website. I did. It was a likeness of Cleo or Cleopatra from Cleopatra 2525. Whatever. It took it in as a likeness, and I didn't know how to make it a wall sheet. So I said, if I can't make it a wall sheet, I don't want to keep it in my files. So I told Google Likenesses in Google File, yeah, it could throw it out. And after it did that, it couldn't take on any more likenesses or any more wall sheet. So what we're dealing with is a tool, Tickled Pink, that at one time could do that thing, but now behaves as if it never could do that thing. And all the websites keep saying it's a bug, it's a glitch. You got to undo this setting. You got to update this thing. You got to take this tool out. You got to clean this shit out. And don't forget. You got to start Google Android all over again too. Don't forget that one. They like to bullshit you on too. It was already a hard time setting it up the first time. Do we need to set it up the 2th time and then lose everything that we had? Like all of our logins as far as our step words went, all our beloved as far as our websites we went on Chrome and Google, whatever. Do we need to do all that shit? No, I do not think so. That is sad. It truly is. Now, hold it. You could be onto something there. What if someone takes a likeness of that likeness, like a screenshot? It's hard to do it, and it always seems to happen by mistake. But what if someone had a likeness of what they wanted to make a likeness or a wall sheet out of? Would it still say no? I mean, what if I had a likeness of Cleo or Cleopatra from Cleopatra 2525, whatever, and I took a likeness of that likeness, then I could make that likeness into a wall sheet. Yes, you guessed, Tickled Pink. Yeah, you could do that. It's called screenshotting, and it's a hard thing to do. And most of the time, folks on Google Android and Apple iOS tend to sadly get into that setting mostly by mistake. But you're not talking about screenshots here. You're talking about taking a likeness that you already have somehow, and then taking a likeness of that likeness, and then making that likeness a wall sheet. It can be done. Well, then I guess if I'm going to have to do that then. You know? And that's sad if that's the only way that you can make a wall sheet on Google Android or Apple iOS. I mean, you don't see this kind of really bad glitch or bug in Smallsoft Windows or Apple Macintosh OS or Gecko Linux or Google Chrome OS. You don't see that. I mean, you can download a likeness or a wall sheet from any website, and you can most likely make that likeness a wall sheet if you wanted to. But why they got to make it such a hard thing to do on Google Android and Apple iOS? Why is that, Rainbow Bright? I don't know, Tickled Pink. I do not know. Your guess is good as mine. And you're going to hear a lot of naysayers on the interwebs say, it was never meant to do that. Or, oh, you got to update this, or you got to update this, or you got to take this out or undo this setting, or set this shit back up again. The truth is, I don't know. Well, anyway, I'm going to make a likeness out of that likeness, and I'll make that a wall sheet, and I can bypass the whole Google Android bullshit about how I can't take likenesses or wall sheet from other websites on Google Chrome, on Google Android. Well, good luck with that.